Clover Fresh milk is way better. Made with love by Clover.
Now, as light as air, souffle is a wonderful thing. Our easy Clover Fresh Milk Spinach Souffle shows us a great way to enjoy the green leafy veg with all the goodness that is packed into one tasty dish. Now, this is definitely one to try for dinner. And to do that, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get this recipe sent to your device. SMS is charged R1.50 and free SMSs do not apply. Now, girl... I mean, souffle is known as only for the brave. You know, I think souffle should always come with a warning because getting it right and not having your souffle fold, is that the right terminology?
Well, puffed up.
Puffed up,
puffy.
yes.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Well, not quite. Just when you get the techniques correctly, I think then you are in for the win. So to start off first, we're going to butter our ramekins, and then we are going to line it with a bit of breadcrumbs, a coarse breadcrumb. So what this helps to do is to help the dish bake evenly, and also so it doesn't stick to the sides of the wall, otherwise it will just sink.
Oh yeah.
And you will lose all of that puffiness. So what you want is that nice breadcrumb wall.
Nice. And how thick does the wall have to be? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. The more butter, the better, right?
The more butter, the better. That's one of my favorite sayings.
Okay, so I'm going to leave you to do that other one, and then we're going to make a roux in this pot. This is where the base of our sauce begins, because basically you're going to add some milk to this, take it off the heat, add in your eggs. Okay, so you got to just melt down your butter to form a roux.
So what is a roux? Break that down for me, because some people are not quite familiar with the jargon.
Yeah, we are very French in this kitchen today.
Very
we're
French.
Making souffle, and we're making a roux to go with our souffle. So a roux is a mixture of butter and flour. Okay. It is the mixture that you use to thicken your sauces, and also the base of many French sauces.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So.
Well, if you want to try be French in the kitchen too, and you want to get your French on with a souffle and a roux, SMS the keyword Clover to 33650. Remember, SMSs costs R1.50 and free SMSs do not apply. But this is pretty simple, it seems.
Very simple, and what's also great about this recipe is you can use the same bases and then make a slightly different version, like we're doing spinach and cheese.
Yes.
You could do broccoli, you could do zucchini, or even make a sweet one like lemon souffle.
Yum.
Very popular.
Or like a nice cheesy souffle. I'm always down for the cheese.
We love our cheese.
And a lot of parents are trying to get their children to eat more veggies. It being a Mommy Monday, of course, we want to encourage healthy eating in the kitchen and at home, of course. So this is a great way to disguise that veggie. Make sure that the kids don't see it. They'll see green, they'll see colors, they'll see fun in a little bowl. And that's a good way to get them having that iron, that nice balance, basically, of nutrients.
Absolutely. It's always a challenge to get kids to eat their green veggies.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to be quite intrigued and fascinated by the way it looks. So to this bowl, we're going to add our roux. And we're transferring it to a bowl because we want it to cool slightly. Okay. Because we're now going to add our eggs to that mixture.
And these are just yolks?
The egg yolks. And so you add it slowly. You can do that while I just turn off this.
Okay. How slow is slow? I'm kind of going into
So there we go.
Yeah.
That is perfect.
That's good.
Yeah. Because you don't want to put it onto direct heat, otherwise it will scramble.
Yes.
And you don't want that. You're going to add in our spinach. So we've just wilted it with a bit of hot water. Don't boil it too much, otherwise you lose all of that goodness and nutrition.
And all the colour.
All the colour. You want it bright and green. We're using a bit of mature cheddar cheese. Use any other cheese that you enjoy at home or that you might have left over. A bit of Parmesan is also great.
So what's nice is that you can play with this recipe. You don't have to stick directly so strictly to what we're doing here. You can kind of put it together the way you want.
The way you want, and use any other veg that you might have left over. Okay. Any other spices as well. We're doing a bit of nutmeg because nutmeg and spinach and cheese.
It's nice earthy flavors.
Beautiful. Okay, next we're going to add in our egg whites. So we separated the eggs, we added our yolks. These are our whipped egg whites. And the way you do this is to not over mix it because you want to keep all of that air into your dish.
Okay, I don't know if I'm going to do this well, so I'm going to let you handle that. I don't want to get this wrong. You see, these are the techniques that are in the kitchen that we don't know, and we need someone to walk through us, guide us, hand in hand. And I love that, Mo, you're doing that today on this Monday.
So just a gentle mix, because you don't want to go in and just vigorously mix it. You've got to do a very gentle fold it
That's
in
the
nicely.
key to keeping it light and fluffy and airy.
There we go.
Brilliant. Okay, so once we've put that together quite nicely, what's the next?
Next, we're going to add this into our ramekins and then into a water bath.
Oh, okay, nice.
Because this also helps the dish to bake evenly. These are eggs, and so they might just scramble really quickly if you add it to direct heat.
Yes.
So it's got to bake low and slow on a decent enough temperature in a water bath.
In the water bath,
And also that gives you that puffiness.
Nice. Okay, whilst we're filling this up, I think this is going to come together quite nicely. Thank you so much, Mo.
I think so.
Now remember to SMS the keyword Clover to 33650 to get this recipe sent to you. Now if you need to see how this is made one more time, here's a quick recap.
Made with love by Clover.